Range Rover, one of the best cars we make in this country. I've had 6. But, and it's a huge but, it costs £107 to fill the tank. Now this is clearly absurd and unsustainable. We could be looking, if we're not very careful, at a litre of fuel costing between £1.40 and £1.50. Crude oil is already approaching $110, $115 a barrel. And all the analysts say that the sky is potentially the limit. We cannot continue this ridiculous dependence on fossil fuels. We have to think about energy security. And that's precisely why I'm here at Stansted Airport for the launch of what's known as HOST, Hydrogen On-Site Trial. Now this is something being pioneered by a UK company called ITM Power in Sheffield, and they're at the very vanguard of this. And it's quite simply revolutionary. Remember, somebody once said that hydrogen was like 20 years away, that it was that superordinate goal, but really almost unattainable. And you'd need this complicated infrastructure of pipes and filling stations and all that stuff, and billions of pounds. Well, actually, hydrogen is here and now, and you can bring it on the back of a lorry. This is, for want of a better phrase, a machine that makes hydrogen. You put it on the wagon and you take it to a car park or a hub like this or a freight centre, and it makes its hydrogen. You put your wagon or indeed your car there, you plug it in, it takes 3 minutes and you're off you go. How good is that? But there's a voice at the back that says, what about electric vehicles? Now, they're fine, and I, as you know, have been a very strong advocate of EVs, but they are compromised by 2 factors. The time it takes to charge them and their range. And with an EV, it's going to be what? Between 6 and 8 hours to get full battery charge, and your range, with the best will in the world, and as long as it's not cold, you're talking 100 miles max with the current electric battery technology. So, hydrogen, on the other hand, here's a Ford Transit that Stansted are going to be running with the ITM HOST trial. You just stick it in, turn that, and you wait about 3.5 minutes till that pressurizes the tank with hydrogen, and boom. It could be a range of 200 miles, 300 if you have a slightly bigger tank. So those 2 problems with EVs are instantly dealt with by this fast filling time and the extended range, both of which are almost the same as a normal petrol or diesel vehicle. And that is the significant benefit of hydrogen. And that's why this is the long-term future. EVs, short-term, hydrogen, long-term. And this is how it works. The miracle about ITM Power's mobile hydrogen refueling station, it's their portability. Water comes in here, it's mixed with electricity via these electrolyzers here. That makes hydrogen. Forgive me if I'm truncating the process for time reasons. It's pressurized in the back here and then goes into these tanks ready for your HGV, your van, your truck, your car, just to fill up with. So you don't need a complicated and very expensive fuel station with great big tanks in the ground and millions of pipes. So if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would say that this sort of future technology might make a very canny investment indeed. So we need to stop obsessing about fuel duty, fuel escalators, and the price of crude, and concentrate instead on bringing hydrogen to market as quickly as we can, investing in the technology. And here's the thing, we can lead the world in this stuff. Companies like ITM Power really are forging ahead at breakneck speed. And the prize is energy security, not being dependent on this absurd form of fossil fuel propulsion. All I can say is, bring it on.